Welcome back to another Fairy Tail manga review. It's Fairy Tail 467, I believe. We're getting closer to that 500, guys. We're getting so close to that 500. So let's get into it. We start off this chapter with pretty much all the other guilds. You got like a nice little recapping corner telling you what's happened. And we pretty much start off with like all the guilds are pretty much fighting people from Averas. And Leon's there. Ice Snake foot. I say it's a foot, it's pretty much a Titan's foot, but it comes straight down, splines all the fodder wizards, and then you've got this Spriggan 12 dude who's pretty much locking on target. It's got like his magic missiles things, I presume it's part of his magic, and it goes flying straight across all the battlefield, hitting Bethany from Mermaid Heel, and pretty much just before it gets there, Kaguya steps in there, draws a sword, pretty much cuts it in half, and it just goes boom. But then, straight after, another Spriggan 12 comes straight out of the gate, and she commends Kaguya. She's like, well, you've got some nice sword skills there. You're pretty fast, and that kimono is pretty beautiful. It fucking is. And she straight after that, she's like, psh, and cuts off all her clothes, and Kaguya's like, so you just commended me on how fast I am, and now all my clothes are gone, so you must be pretty goddamn fast to drawing your sword. And anyway, and then we cut straight to Brandish with Kana and Lucy asking her, well, why is she here? She's like, because she was getting strangulated, man. You were getting strangulated by your underling. And she's like, well, don't expect anything, so, but I guess you wanting some answers. And Lucy's like, yeah, can you tell me about my mother now? And she's like, well, I'll tell you about my mother, but Kana and Porcelina's got to leave, so they pretty much get straight out of Dodge. And so they get out, and we're pretty much left with Brandish and with Lucy in a room. And Brandish is pretty much saying that my mother used to work for your mother. Obviously, Layla's a celestial wizard, and she lived in a fancy house, so she needed some servants and some maids and all that stuff. And from that point on, she's like, well, once your mother retired, she gave away her 3 keys. Obviously, the Capricorn key went to the guy who took over his body, and then went with Grandma Hart. The second one was Cancer, and then the third one was Aquarius's key. Well, this is interesting because Lucy's had Aquarius's key for quite a long time now, so it's good to get this nice little backstory on Aquarius's key. And Brandish is there saying that, yeah, your mother gave my mother Aquarius's key to look after, and she polishes it every day and all that good stuff. And then from that point on, she's like, you've just got to think, how did you end up with Aquarius's key? Because going from Brandish's mother to Lucy, there's got to be something in between there, and we do get some answers at the end, but from the moment, Brandish is like, that's because your mother killed my mother in cold blood. And she's like, oh, my mother would never do something like that. Anyway, she's like, well, whether you want to believe it or not, she did it. And pretty much straight after that, don't forget that her cuffs are untied now. So the cuffs are untied, and she literally jumps on Lucy, covers her mouth. We get some awesome fan service, because Hero loves to do the fan service, guys. And from that point on, she's like, I'm sorry, but I'm really gonna have to kill you. I've been getting this heavy burden, and finally I'm gonna kill you. And we've got a scene there, and Branch is crying. Obviously, Brandish is not like this. She's been pretty much nonchalantly casual all the way through her introduction for this arc, and she's crying about it, and she's like, I don't really want to do this, but I have to do this. And we cut straight back. Aquarius is straight in front of Lucy. She splits them apart, and Aquarius is probably like, well, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. And then it stops. So, I hope you liked that chapter of Fairy Tail. It's really short, because obviously we've got quite a lot of action scenes, but next week we're going to get some more Layla stuff, because Layla hasn't really been shown much in the series, but now she's finally making her way in. Hero's going to hopefully do her justice. I hope so. After 400 odd chapters, we barely get anything besides like random snippets here and there. So I hope you enjoyed this chapter. I'll see you guys next time.